out of Kenya. They arrested some Belgian kids for stealing ants. Finally, something sneaking into Mexico. This parasite might take a look at Mexico and go, you know what, I could do better. Who gave money so that they could watch the ants? Welcome to That's What I'm Talking About, the Fred Rubino podcast, coming to you from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in the land. To my right is Bonnie Scalise, comedian and overall wonderful person.
Why, thank you, Fred.
You brought cookies.
I did. I baked them myself.
She did bake them herself, and the one of the greatest comedians on 13th Avenue and 5th Street within this little area, okay, Gino Bisconti.
Yo, dude!
And we always start our show with what we call the Disgraziada of the week. This is the disgrace of the week that has popped out throughout all the news that has got me really riled. This is her second time winning, Candace Owens.
You gotta let this go. What did she do now?
Well, first of all...
She's black, right? You were saying that.
No. It has nothing to do with
She voted. Ridiculous. No.
She is a complete disgrace. I'm still sexually attracted to her.
She's very attractive, but she is a disgrace.
She is a disgrace. Last time with all her rhetoric about the Jews, but today... she wins because she comes out and says that Charlie Kirk came to her in a dream. Have you heard this? This is so disturbing.
I have heard this.
I haven't.
And she said that Charlie said he was betrayed in the dream. Okay, I understand that you are scorned because Trump didn't give you a position when he won.
You'd give her a position, wouldn't you, Fred?
I'd give her a few positions. But I understand that you feel scorned and you're doing it for clicks. But there's a certain time where you just shut your mouth. And this is one of the worst tragedies in American history. And he leaves a wife and children. You're adding to their suffering. Stop with your sensationalism about Charlie Kirk. It was a big, some kind of crazy plot to kill him. And she has information that she will disclose. If you have information that Charlie Kirk was killed by anybody else but that piece of garbage, then you have to come out with it. In fact, Kash Patel should come out and say, we want you to come in for questioning because you keep on saying you have this information. Tell us the information. I am totally infuriated at her. And let me just say one thing else about what she's saying about Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was surrounded by his best friends. These are people who would have died for him.
Mossad?
No, the Mossad were not his immediate people who are completely around him. One of them is a Christian pastor, not pasture. Not Louis Pasteur. He came to me in a dream, Louis Pasteur. He said, don't drink the milk. He was surrounded. One of them was a Christian pastor.
Pastor, why can't you do it?
Because I'm a dope.
I'm stupid and I can do it.
He was and he was an apologetic who would teach Christianity. And he was there. And he helped carry Charlie into the car. And he helped try to stop the bleeding. He was right there. He cried on TV saying Charlie was like a child to him. He was his youngest son. Like he says. So these are people who are as trustworthy as could be. Now, Candace, if you have information that Israel was involved, even though Charlie Kirk 100 times said Israel was one of the greatest countries in the world.
Not the last few days of his life.
Well, he said things. He said that they shouldn't have done certain things in there, but he also always defended their right to exist. And so if Candace Owen has this information, come out with it. Otherwise, you're a piece of shit.
I agree. And one of the things I was going to say is that I was like in shock when I saw that Candace basically said Israel killed Charlie Kirk. And a lot of the Trump people started saying it on their Facebook pages, because I have a lot of Trump supporters that follow me. I follow them. And I was like, it felt like a betrayal. And again, like you were saying, where's the proof? I mean, you could accuse...
What shed of proof?
You could accuse anybody of anything.
Right.
Where's your proof? So far as of today, it's been about a month later. Right. Has she shown any proof?
Nothing. I've accused Gino of being a great comic, but there's no proof.
You didn't have to say...
There's no proof.
No. That's perfect. There's no, normally I'll come back, but I'm really enjoying that joke. Like you said, accused.
I've accused him many times.
But there's no proof.
Very funny, entertaining.
All hearsay, people.
Not a shred of proof. And this woman is demented now.
I used to love her. I'm telling you, I loved her.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually one of my very first posts that went viral on Facebook was about Candace Owens. She was I forgot exactly what the post was about, but it went viral, and then that's where I got all the Trump people following me, because I was a supporter of hers.
Me too.
And until recently, you know, I can't stand her now, and now I don't trust anything she says.
No, she's demented.
And because she used to do things for free. Once she got that podcast, she was being paid by somebody.
Right.
Follow the money. Let's find out who's paying her the big money.
The $2 million donor that turned on Charlie Kirk days before he was murdered.
That's what she says.
Because she... Yeah. And,
but I don't trust.
And watch this. Show me the proof. Show me the fucking autopsy.
Easy now.
Show me the autopsy report.
Up to the
I'm not saying I agree or disagree with Candace Owens, but I am saying this. Kash Patel. Kash Patel's the guy that suddenly sat there with his cross eyes saying, yeah, we don't have an Epstein list, and he definitely killed himself. And I'm saying I trust no one. I don't trust Candace Owens, and I don't trust the government, but I do trust my eyes. And even Turning Point USA, which is like, oh, yeah, she showed the text messages. He pulls the Captain Binghamton from McHale's name. I'm glad she did that. When you have a text from Charlie Kirk saying, oh, my God, another $2 million donor jumped out because I had Tucker Carlson on, these people are acting stereotypically. And let me say something.
I don't like Tucker Carlson anymore.
I love the Jewish people, but when they say Israel killed Charlie Kirk, and I'm not saying they did, but watch this.
They didn't.
I'm not saying they didn't, but you know who said they didn't the next day? Netanyahu came out and said, oh, that's ridiculous. Why would he even
entertain me?
Why would he even entertain it? All I'm saying is there's a lot of holes in the story, and I'm not mad. I'm not mad at anyone other than our government, which tells us nothing. And if you trust the government now, I envy you. I envy you, and I'll say one more thing, and then I'll turn it back to the simple fact that the last day Charlie Kirk was alive, he literally said, Israel pulled what he thinks could have been a Pearl Harbor. We knew they were getting bombed. He's like, I've been to Israel. I flew over Israel. It's the size of New Jersey. It takes 45 minutes to traverse the whole thing, and they didn't react for 6 hours. All I'm saying is there were a lot of reasons for fucking people to kill Charlie Kirk from all sides. And I'm not saying Candace Owens is lying, and I'm not saying she's telling the truth, but I'd love to see that goddamn autopsy.
Well, I could tell you
I'd love to see the goddamn autopsy.
I could tell you why he had so many enemies, because he told the truth.
Yes.
And when you tell the truth, this is what Trump has been saying. There's a swamp. The swamp is Democrats, independents, Republicans, all sides. So when he told the truth, eventually you're going to piss off everybody because everyone's corrupt. Do I think, could there be... Do I trust the Israeli government? No.
Do you
I don't
trust our
the
government?
United States government.
Thank you.
I don't, you know, but now I do more than ever before. Now I trust them more than ever before. And as far as Israel goes, let me just tell you one thing about the state of Israel.
Yeah, can I just say that,
No.
Freddie,
Yes,
Fred,
1 minute.
I loved your video that you put up about why the Israeli women hostages were not returned. I don't know if you can get it graphic
because they were dead. Because they had to kill them because they were all raped.
Because they were all raped and
abused beyond recognition.
Right, and I saw you say that on your your type thing. Sorry, go ahead.
So what I am saying about the state of Israel, once you're at war, any country, America, Israel, I don't care who you are, when you're at war, soon Europe is going to be at war, a civil war with the Muslims in their
Agreed.
countries. And they're going to do things that are not in their constitution. They're going to it's a messy business, this war. When people parachute in and kill your children at a peace rally, then the gloves are off. I don't care if Israel does shit that it'd be against the Geneva Convention. I don't care. Once you're at war and people attack you, do whatever you gotta do. You have my blessing. So, are they going too far in some parts of Gaza? I don't know. All I know is you gotta get rid of Gaza. They've been attacking you for 50 years. So, I don't trust them. I hate Candace Owens now. I don't like
sexually.
Not sexually. I'm very attracted.
Just check it.
And so what I have to say about her is she's now demented. And I think it's time she was investigated, because you just can't say anything you want about big, sensational crime scenes and stuff. And so we'll be back after this with some funnier news of the week. That's what I'm talking about.
Corrupt judges, broken families, families torn apart. This isn't justice. If you've been wronged by the system, join us. Don't stand alone. Hi, I'm Gary Jacobs, president of Americans for Legal Reform. We're the oldest legal reform group in the United States. The justice system in the United States should be transparent, fair, and open to everybody and accessible. Unfortunately, many times that's not the case. At Americans for Legal Reform, we are here to help. Join the movement. Visit AmericansForLegalReform.com and help reform the system before it fails you.
Hi, my name is Elena Ruseva, aka Megalangela. Please check my art at www.megalangela.vip.
Are you a musician, comedian, actor, filmmaker, or artist who stands for traditional American values? Do you believe in the preservation of our nation, our culture, and our freedoms? If you share our passion for America and want to use your talents to make a difference, we want to hear from you. Our mission is clear. Through the arts, we uphold the principles of freedom, faith, family, and the American spirit. It's time to step up to the mic and make your voices heard. So contact us at AmericanConservativeArtists.com. The Queens Village Republican Club is America's oldest Republican club, founded in 1875. Situated in President Trump's hometown in Queens, New York, we are America First MAGA Republicans, empowering fellow Republicans to get involved in the game of politics at the grassroots level. We host inspiring monthly club meetings on the first Thursday of each month at 8 p.m. For more information, please go to our website at www.qvgop.org.
It's Tuesday here at the America First Warehouse. I am Joe the Box.
And I'm John the Blanket.
Freddie Rubino here with my podcast. That's what I'm talking about. Coming to you live from the most patriotic venue in the land.
Welcome to Right for America.
I'm James Justice. We got Stephen Ruth over here. What are we doing, Steve? Fighting!
Welcome to Tune In Tuesday of the Patriots Podcast, live streaming every Tuesday night at 7:30.
Another edition of On the Right Side here, and you can catch us weekly, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.
And welcome to Liberty's Cage, where we rip the veil off America's broken justice system. Prisons that crush spirits and a society that shuns people who have paid their price.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kevin Downey Jr. Podcast. Be free, stay free.
Welcome to Suffocating in Suburbia with me, your host, Stevie GB.
And we are back with That's What what I'm talking about. I'm Freddie Rubino here, and we are talking about the news of the week that you might not have seen that has come across my desk. You know I have a desk, right?
What's the line from The Simpsons? I want your resignation on my desk in the morning. He's like, you don't have a desk. Just leave it on the hood of my car.
Fax it to me. Okay, here's a big story. A Tennessee woman gives birth to a record-breaking baby.
Oh, my God.
We breaking records in this country, okay? She's 30 years old, which means she's old.
Yeah. It's over for her. Yeah. She had her chance.
Her name is Shelby Martin, and she gave birth to a 12-pound, 14-ounce boy. A boy. Her name is Shelby Martin. It sounds like a car.
I was about to say.
She's a Shelby Martin. She gave birth to a Buick.
Those are two types of cars.
She's an Aston Martin
and a Shelby. Right?
You're Jewish. You know good cars, right?
I don't know good cars, but I know about pregnancy because I've been pregnant. I have 3 children, but I've been pregnant twice.
Wow.
So I had twins.
Cutting out the middleman. That's how she had her kids.
I figured you abducted one or something.
For a minute, you were like, how'd you do that?
A Jewish woman had 3 kids with 2 pregnancies.
Yeah. Saving money there. We can't afford 3 hospital stays. Well, have 2 at once. Huh?
Exactly. You know,
at these prices, we can't afford not to have twins.
Money.
We're slashing prices.
You had to be there when they got done having sex. She's like, again.
Well,
We're doing it again.
My best friend, her children's heads were huge.
Really?
They had giant heads. So the first one almost killed her.
Right.
And thanks to today's medicine, they cut her open and took the baby out that way, the C-section. Right. But 12 pounds, I
What's
get.
What's the C stand for?
Cut.
No comment.
Yeah, so 12 pounds is a lot.
It's a lot.
It is.
All my kids were 7 pounds and change. That's enough. Okay, 12 pounds.
Don't you have 2?
That's like
2 kids.
That's like a double baby.
All 7 and change.
You should say both.
7 and change.
If it's 2 kids, it's both my kids.
But this woman had both of my kids in one body. This woman gave birth.
That's better.
What was she eating?
3 sacks of potatoes.
And you know what I think is so funny is there's a lot of women that don't in these shows the live reality shows, they don't know they're pregnant till they go to the bathroom and they give birth on the truck. I guess this woman knew.
After her birth, there was an echo in the room for an hour and a half.
It was a big splash.
She had twins, and the second kid just walked out.
Right, because the opening after that was so wide.
He drove out. There's a Hummer in there. Okay, so now let me just go back.
Is she in the World Book of Records?
Yes.
Really?
She has to be. It's a record. Well, it's an American record. I'm sure these Croats.
I thought you were going to say sub-Saharan.
No, they just have a litter. But what I'm saying is, this woman. Okay, so I want to go back to tie this in with Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was a sayer of truth. When this country started going backwards, it's when they started accepting lies. They started teaching children in school lies. Evolution was disproved in the 50s and the 60s, but it's still in textbooks.
I don't think it was disproved. It just never been proven.
No, it's disproved with DNA. With DNA, they say, okay, if you think if people could just randomly come about, or anything really, not even people, any life cannot come together
Mexicans
by chance.
too? Not only people, but like Mexicans?
Even Eastern Europeans.
Wow.
Even Bosnians cannot. And it's mathematically impossible because it's like 20 trillion to 1. And mathematics says
which is the Giants' playoffs hopes after this Sunday.
We're going to get to the Giants at the end of this, okay?
Please.
So they started teaching lies. I've said this for a long time about abortion. Now, this woman They knew that she's going to have a 13-pound child. They knew this. No, the doctors didn't go to her and say, hey, you have to abort this kid. It's too big. You're going to die. Or even to cease. You can't even bring it to term. Because abortion is a lie. Abortion, when they say it's for the health of the mother, is a lie. That's just a lie. So what I think they should do, they should teach in school to high school kids, especially inner city kids where most abortions are. I'm not saying get rid of abortion. Murder those kids in any way. No, I'm saying that just educate the kids. When you turn to be an adolescent, you should learn, male and female, because the guy's got to know that this is what you're doing. You have to know what's going on. Show a film strip of an actual abortion. It is so gruesome. It is so horrific that I think the large majority of girls who would have done it would not do it anymore. And it's misinformation. They actually fought in court not to have children learn about the procedure that it's like if you went in for something and they said, okay, you have a little thing on your throat there, and all right, we're going to cut it open. What do? We're not telling you. We're just doing it.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know, and you don't want to know what the circumstance or what.
Ignorance is sometimes bliss, but sometimes not.
If you want to see an abortion, there are pieces.
See Gino this weekend.
My set is on
Gino
YouTube.
does that.
Yeah, my set is on YouTube. You can just watch that, and trust me, you will not be able to maintain an erection to have a kid.
So,
or will you?
I think that when they suppress the truth, and here's my proof of this. In the animal kingdom, I'm not talking about.
They eat their babies.
I'm biting my tongue right now.
Better shut up. In the animal kingdom.
What?
Now, I've owned a dog my whole life.
Oh.
Okay? And not the same dog. It's not a miracle thing. All right? Let's not. So what happens is, never before, when I brought my dog to the vet, did he say, you know what? Oh, your dog's pregnant? Have an abortion.
Right.
You know what you should do? Don't get the dog fixed. Just let him get pregnant, her.
That's birth control in some fucking areas.
Yeah.
You were getting to that. I'm sorry, Fred.
So there's no doctor, that veterinarian, that says, no, just have your dog get pregnant every year and have it aborted. Because it's dangerous. It's dangerous in abortion. Any medical procedure has a certain risk. So there is no zoo that says, oh, the giraffe, we paid $10,000 for this giraffe to have in our zoo. Oh, it's pregnant. Let it have an abortion.
I think you would have been a really good zookeeper.
Some say I am a zookeeper. Am I right? Let me just say.
That's so funny to me, but it is. I'm sorry.
Is there any veterinarian that's ever said, have the animals have abortions? It's better for the dog. Now,
Fauci,
yes.
Fauci with the beagles that he put their heads in. I'm sorry.
Yes, he did.
All I know is when I was a teacher, I had a pet mouse for the kids.
A pet mouse?
And it gave birth to babies.
Low budget that school was.
Gerbils,
I can find you
mice.
4 rats right now. Give me 6 minutes.
But I don't know how you'd explain this one, but it was one mouse.
Right.
It gave birth to babies
And ate them.
And then so this was the mother of these babies,
Yeah.
and she ate her own babies.
Yes, I had rabbits.
I don't know
I had
why.
rabbits that did that. Rabbits
What
would
the
eat
heck?
their young.
No,
See,
they
if they only learned to eat their young, we wouldn't need
She didn't have an abortion. She actually had the babies and then ate her own babies.
Yes, that's what happens in the animal kingdom.
I've never
crazy.
heard that.
Yeah.
I believe you, but I've never heard that.
And the
In fact,
kids
I had
told
a-
me. The
I
children.
had a rabbit, and I went to see it in the cage, and I go, oh, the babies. You know, I was young. I was 12. And the next morning, I went downstairs in the backyard, and I seen the cage, and I just seen a leg out of the rabbit's mouth going. And I was like, the rabbit ate the babies.
I don't even get that.
Yes, well.
I didn't mean to.
What? The cats?
Cats don't eat their babies.
I don't know many cats. I know Mrs. Katz.
You're cool.
She lives on the Lower East Side.
Oh.
Oy, she's a pastrami queen. But this is a lie. This whole abortion thing is a lie. And that's why the truth is the biggest enemy to any society because they come after you with it because everyone's pulling shit. Israel's pulling shit. America's pulling shit. Everybody's pulling shit. And the biggest enemy is the truth in every country.
Oh, sure.
Well, I believe that they should be teaching them, birth control methods.
Yeah.
Like abortion is supposed to be like for the last, like the last thing you do when you've done everything else. There's a million birth control devices.
Right.
What is going on that so many people need to have abortions? It's the men and the women.
Like Gino says, they use it as birth control.
Exactly. They use it as birth control. And the men, now with the DNA, it's not like the woman is stuck with the kid. Now the woman is going to be like, oh,
It's always Leroy. Leroy gets around. I can tell you right now.
I don't know Leroy, but it's like he better put a lid on it or he's going to be paying child support.
Dogs my whole life. Not one vet has ever said, don't get the dog fixed. Just let him get pregnant and we'll have abortions.
Yeah, it's
Never.
common sense, right?
I got my cat fixed, and she became very nasty after I got her
Well,
fixed.
they all do.
Yeah, my little angel 6.
Listen, I always had female dogs because I don't want a little...
I always wake up with female dogs. I don't go to bed with them.
I don't want a little
After the drinks wear off.
Another little penis walking around my house. I'll be the little penis in my house.
You're not winning this argument.
Well, I'm just trying to...
You're not winning when you...
Trying to get ahead.
Okay.
I'm just trying to assert my dominance in the house, I mean, I had one male dog one time. We found him on the street. We took him in for a week. It was like an Asian pool boy. He was like this big.
Yeah.
But we'll be back with That's What I'm Talking About right after these
You're not winning this argument.
It's me, Joe the Box at the America First Warehouse. I want to bring something to your attention. I'm a regular guy, right? And I want to diversify my portfolio. I'm trying to get gold and silver. And how do I get it? I can't because it's so difficult with these big sponsors. But I'm partnering here at the America First Warehouse with soundmoney.com. It's TAFW at soundmoney.com for you to diversify your portfolio, possibly even create a legacy for your family. Seems to be a big one for us. That's what we love to do here at the America First Warehouse. We're not asking somebody to help us. We're going to help ourselves. Go to our website, same story. You can get there, www, the America First Warehouse, to find your Sound Money wallet. Let's start getting gold. America, we're regular people. How about some come to us? Just a little.
Are you a musician, comedian, actor, filmmaker, or artist who stands for traditional American values? Do you believe in the preservation of our nation, our culture, and our freedoms? If you share our passion for America and want to use your talents to make a difference, we want to hear from you. Our mission is clear. Through the arts, we uphold the principles of freedom, faith, family, and the American spirit. It's time to step up to the mic and make your voices heard. So contact us at AmericanConservativeArtists.com. The Queens Village Republican Club is America's oldest Republican club, founded in 1875. Situated in President Trump's hometown in Queens, New York, we are America First MAGA Republicans, empowering fellow Republicans to get involved in the game of politics at the grassroots level. We host inspiring monthly club meetings on the first Thursday of each month at 8 p.m. For more information, please go to our website at www.qvgop.org.
It's Tuesday here at the America First Warehouse. I am Joe the Box.
And I'm John the Blanket.
Freddie Rubino here with my podcast, That's What I'm Talking About, coming to you live from the most patriotic venue in the land.
Welcome to Right for America.
I'm James Justice. We got Stephen Ruth over here. What are we doing, Steve? Fighting!
Welcome to Tune In Tuesday of the Patriots Podcast, live streaming every Tuesday night at 7:30.
Another edition of On the Right Side here, and you can catch us weekly, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.
And welcome to Liberty's Cage, where we rip the veil off America's broken justice system. Prisons that crush spirits and a society that shuns people who have paid their price.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kevin Downey Jr. Podcast. Be free, stay free.
Welcome to Suffocating in Suburbia with me, your host, Stevie GB.
And we're back with That's What I'm Talking About podcast coming to you from the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue. That's what everyone's saying. They have all kinds of events at the America First Warehouse right here on Long Island. So if you take some time and you want to be in a wholesome environment to see a great event, no matter what it is, just go online and see the website, see what events are here, and come on out. You don't have to live in Long Island to be here. The Long Island Railroad leaves you right down the block. So wherever you are, you could come and see it. This is like the Graceland of MAGA.
It is. I call it Disneyland for MAGA.
It really is. If you are conservative and you want your children to be in a conservative environment, come on out to this venue. Another story. This is gonna make you think.
Doubtful.
Not you.
Doubtful.
I'll try to think.
That's a bold statement.
This is the headline. Horrific. Brain surgeon arrested after the daughter, 12 years old, drills a hole in the patient's skull. It was the brain surgeon.
That's what and I never liked
follow the story.
I never liked take your daughter to work day. I was never a big fan.
The little girl took his instrument.
The brain surgeon had his daughter, 12 years old, with him, operating on this poor guy's skull. And he had her, come on over here, come over here,
do it.
and drilled the hole in his skull so that they could put the probe in. Did you ever put a probe in someone's skull, Gino?
I miss prom.
Have you ever probed someone's skull, Gino? Now, this happened in Austin.
She had some probing questions when she came to.
She's on probiotics.
Oh my God!
So this
take your child to work on a whole nother level.
It shouldn't happen when you're a brain surgeon.
No.
A brain surgeon.
A brain surgeon should know not to let his daughter use a surgical drill.
Well, maybe it was a what do you call those? A power drill. Because I think that's what they use.
Oh, my God.
They use like a power drill.
Sure.
What else could they use? A non-power drill?
Yeah, it's got to.
Okay, so this even gets worse.
How can it?
I would say
it was a trainee brain surgeon. Oh. It was the woman who
wasn't a brainy trained surgeon.
It wasn't a tranny. A tranny surgeon. They cut a different head off.
Oh, my God.
So,
oh my God. I just got that.
That was good, no?
I loved it.
All right. Just trying to stay current.
I loved it.
The trainee worked with the brain surgeon. So she would assist him. So he went, okay, let's prepare to put the probe in. Maybe he walked away. She goes, hey, Maria, Venica. Yeah. And she comes over. And so it was the trainee's daughter. They locked them up.
Good.
And this is Austria. They really don't lock. Real medical things that happen in Austria usually are okay. You know what I mean?
I guess they don't have the kind of medical care we have here.
Well, maybe he had shitty coverage. You know, you don't get to have the surgeon make the hole. Yeah. We got to bring a 12-year-old. Your coverage is shit.
Maybe you got a discount. No, but it's like I had a dental,
discount.
A dental?
See, that's the Jew in me.
Jew in her.
There you go.
Maybe he should have a discount.
When my wife started talking back to me, I knew we needed a good dental plan. What?
No, I had a dentist person when I was in college. She was studying to be a dentist, and she had to get her own patients to practice on.
Right.
And I was one of the people who she talked into. She almost killed me. And so now you're letting your daughter.
Why can't they do it on a cadaver?
They do it on cadavers, and then they graduate to real people. And it's horrendous, and that's just your teeth. Now,
an actual dental, like when I was out of college, when I had friends who were training to be dental assistants,
yes.
and you went in and like they asked you to come in, and they didn't do any drilling. on
They
your.
didn't, did they? You didn't do a lot of drilling in college, have
I
you,
wish these
Gino?
chicks were cute. The only reason I put up with that shit is I was hoping to do some drilling.
I can tell you one thing.
Do some bartering.
I know we're going off on this. The dental profession, to me,
Here we go.
has not made any advances in my lifetime.
Even with the cleaning, it starts.
I think
Same
they.
shit.
Yeah.
They scrape it with a metal hook.
No, they use lasers now.
What?
What dentist are you
And then
going
the
to?
water for the thing, and then they spray it all over you.
And they plastic coat people's teeth so they don't get cavities or something.
Bullshit.
All right.
I'm at the dentist.
I have so much metal in my mouth.
Every
It's
month,
awful.
I am at the dentist, and they don't do shit. I'm up back the next month. You know, it still hurts. Oh, let's try this. Everything I have done in the dentist, we have to pull the tooth, because now the biggest industry is to put fake teeth in.
Yeah.
Implants.
That's what I have. Every time I go, oh, we got to pull it. It's an implant. $5 grand. $5 grand.
Oh. on the end of the. Yeah, that sounds like a lot.
Listen to me.
You know how much soup
You
and
need your
pudding?
teeth.
You know how much soup and pudding you could buy for
You know how
$5
many
grand?
abortions I could have for that kind of money? If you look at an X-ray of my mouth, there are things missing. There's posts. There's everything. And
canals.
And this is. I always had medical. I always had dental. I've always kept up on it. They've done a shitty job.
Yeah. There's no reason. Healthcare is a crime, and I don't want free healthcare. I just want to stop. Obama screwed us, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a piece of garbage.
Right.
What he did,
Started all
Obama,
this.
and every stupid effing idiot's like, oh, this is going to be great. We have Obamacare.
Right.
And all it was a free-for-all for friggin' the insurance companies, and people like me got fined for not having health insurance.
Yes.
It's like, why don't I just take care of myself so I don't need to go to the doctor? Like, nope, you get fined. Fuck you.
It was bad.
And
still bad.
I'm sitting there. I just got out of the dentist. They pulled 2 teeth. They have metal posts in. The guy has a fake tooth when I could afford to have that one. And I'm sitting there. I turn on the TV. I'm watching National Geographic, and they unearth a tomb, and they pull out a skull, 2,500 years old. All his teeth.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
They said when we started eating.
Is that true?
Think about it. You see
They
what
say
I'm
when we started eating grain, that's when we started getting the tooth decay and shit.
Is
Maybe,
that what
and maybe
it
the
was?
sugar and all that.
Yeah, well, there's like sugar and carbs in it, right? Check that. But it was
2,500 years ago, they took his skull out. He's got all his teeth. I'm sitting there, 2025. I got 8 missing teeth.
did you say, God, I wish I was that guy?
I started Googling Egyptian dentists. I want an Egyptian dentist. Eat some grains, you jackass. So getting back to this person.
I'm told I had an Egyptian dentist.
you?
He's Sphinx. It's terrible. It was terrible.
Did you get like a
It was terrible.
did
I'm
you get
sorry.
like a percentage of whatever?
Cut that part out.
Was it like a pyramid scheme?
Yeah, that would have been better.
Good one.
That
I'm
was
just
a lot
saying.
better.
I'm
Lot
just
better.
saying. Egyptians are trash anyway. As far as I could see.
Sure.
There's none in the audience, so you could say that.
No, from what I've seen, I had an Egyptian friend. He told me that he was upper middle class in Egypt. He lived in a cinder block house.
Oh, you told me this.
With nothing, no indoor plumbing. There was a well in the middle of all the complex, and everybody. This is the upper middle class. Egypt?
I'm going to vacation there now.
Egypt is
They're not
trash.
doing well. Yeah.
So
I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't go. So you don't need that.
See, there I should have said it's Sphinx. That would have been better.
Yes. Okay, so this woman brought it in. Now she's under arrest. How much time do you think she should do?
Well, was there any damage done to the patient?
Well,
I would
this
think
is
the
what they
patient
said.
should be upset about that the most.
This is what they said. The guy did the surgery. Then it was time to put a probe in after to see things. You got to see.
Sure.
You got to see what's in there.
You paid for it. Let's take a peek.
Right. Or the guy went, hey, where's my watch? Hey, cut a hole in his head. Is my watch in there? So it was time to drill a little hole in his head, and then they put a probe in, and they see if there's bleeding. And so I think he walked away because he was done. Now you probe. You've seen people walk away and then you started probing.
Oh, that's what I do. Now I'm like, now it's
Don't
time to
all
make my
men
move.
do that?
That's what we do. Candace Owens, I'd like to probe her. And so he walked away. She came out. She drilled a hole. And I think one of the people there went to the guy, do you know what happened once you left? Her 12-year-old kid drilled a hole in his head, and he reported it.
He should sue. There goes the Jew and me again.
Sue his daughter.
I'll sue your head off.
It took place in Austria?
Austria.
Maybe the guy had a bunch of singing children and he couldn't get a sitter.
You don't know. Listen, for what you said, all of this medicine, I'm sure Austria has some kind of socialized medicine.
Sure.
And I'm sure having your 12-year-old just in the operating room should have gotten her locked up.
Yeah, I mean, did the kid wash her hands? Did she wear a mask? You know.
It's Austria. Austria has been experimenting with people for a long time.
They sure have.
I'm 1/4 Austrian.
Are you?
Yes.
A quarter?
1/4.
A quarter?
A quarter?
Yes.
You're always talking about money.
There you go.
So you're a quarter Austrian. Well, you know what? There were a lot of Jews in Austria, in Poland, and all of that. And so
yeah, I'm 1/4 that, 1/4 Romanian.
Wow.
And 1/2 Polish.
Where do you find the time? It takes me all day just to be Sicilian. She's got to do 3 things at once.
The second she said she was half Polish, I wasn't sure she was right about the first two.
She has no idea what
True.
she is.
True that.
She needs to.
Oh, did I say I'm Australian, mate?
Oh.
But then I did the DNA test, and I wanted to make sure of those pieces because, you know, people move around in Europe.
Yes.
And it came back that I was 99.9% European Jew.
We'll be back with more Jews right after this.
And 1% Arab.
The America First Ultra MAGA store. For all your MAGA needs. We sell t-shirts, tumblers, flags, hats, sneakers, bumper stickers, and a whole lot more. The most patriotic America First retail store. The America First Ultra MAGA store.
Gold and silver, it's God's money, and we all need it. Unfortunately, the whole precious metals industry is rigged in favor of the wealthy people. In fact, it's so complicated that 95% of all Americans don't own any precious metals. What the industry needed was a way for us to buy fractional units of precious metals, get free storage in a secure vault, have them insured, take physical possession of the metals, or instantaneously liquidate the assets at one of the highest buyback prices in the industry. Well, now there is. It's called a sound money account, and everybody needs one. With a membership, you can start buying gold and silver with as little as $1. Now that fits everyone's budget. Also, our members can gift gold and silver between each other in our Sound Money accounts. What a great way to pass on generational wealth. You'll be able to rest easier knowing you have the security and flexibility found in having your very own Sound Money account. Please scan the QR code or go to tafwsoundmoney.com to learn more. The America First Warehouse wants every American to have access to owning their very own precious metals.
Live from Studio 6B on a Friday night, live at the America First Warehouse. Live at the America First Warehouse on a Friday, Real America's Voice, all across the country, 103.9 LI News Radio, all across your radio, Suffolk County, Long Island. Glad you're in.
America First Warehouse was really the most patriotic venue that you can ever imagine. We wanted to build something for people to be able to come to and feel so comfortable and so relaxed, because there is nothing out there like it. We give an opportunity for people to really feel good about themselves and about this great country.
We are back again at the America First Warehouse, the most patriotic venue in America, right here on Long Island. That's what I'm talking about, the podcast that talks about issues and headlines that you might not have seen. We have Bonnie Scalise and Scalisi, and we have Gino Bisconci.
Close enough.
Close enough. We were talking about DNA just before, about how I would like to DNA Candace Owen.
Now he has DNA all over his pants talking about Candace Owen.
Not true.
Oh.
I was reading that how closely we are all related. That a lot of people say, oh, I'm this, I'm that, but we're not. Now, if you take, let's say you take Italy, where you said you were from Poland?
Half Polish.
Okay. Half Poland, half. So
she's half Polish and half Polish.
Right, and the other half, well, I don't know what I am.
Yeah, that's two halves.
So let's just say Italy, because I'm Italian, right? So let's say there's 10 million people in Italy. So now I come from 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8, 16. You only have to go back 500 years to know that my mother and father were related.
Really?
Yeah, because you run out of people. Once you go back...
I'm not good at math, but I'm trying to follow this.
If you go back, you have 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8 great-great-parents, 16. If you go, by the time you get to the population 500 years ago of Italy, your parents were related. Because they had to be. That's the amount of people. It's simple math.
That must be why the porn with all the family members is so popular now. Like having porn with your sister, having porn with your...
I think it's stepson porn.
Yeah, you have to say stepsister.
Stepsister porn.
You don't have to.
No.
You don't have to ruin it for me, Fred.
Freddie, don't ruin it for me. Yeah, no, everybody wants the hot stepmom. But what I'm saying is everybody is so obsessed with who they are, where they're from. It doesn't matter. You can't control it. And when it comes down to it, now here's a problem. The more remote area you come from, it's not 500 years, it's 100 years that you are related to your mother,
When you say related to.
Related.
Like first cousin, second cousin, what are we talking about?
What I'm saying is my father and my mother's, my mother have the same great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents. The exact same. If you go back enough, 16, 32, 64, once you get into the million, and it only takes a few more, and it's the same people. So that's why...
I'm going to look into this.
Oh, I just did it. It's math, Gino.
Yeah, but you fudged some numbers.
An Asian on here that
exactly.
knows math.
The cavemen, obviously, they didn't have a lot of people, so they had sex with each other. And I didn't watch Game of Thrones, but didn't they all have sex with each other?
Yes.
And they all had sex constantly, apparently. Yeah. I never watched it.
Cavemen had sex with each other, especially when you go in the cave and there's like a big rainbow painted on the cave. You know that.
I got you. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, in the Arab world, they're very tribal. And so in the Arab world and parts of India, the amount of incest is through the roof.
Really?
Because they only...
I would say through the tent.
They have no roof. Don't marry someone who doesn't have a roof.
Or a bathroom.
Or a bath. Indoor.
Indoor
tribal anything.
Indoor punch.
Nothing. So what I'm saying is in the Arab world, there's tribal places that maybe there's 400,000 people. forever living together. Those people are related 10 times over. And that's why they're so insane.
Well, look at we were talking about kings just this weekend, right? When you have a monarchy, they all have inbred, and that's why you have like things that people at the top that make really bad decisions, which is why we do not want a king, right?
By the way, if you don't get if you don't get the irony or the irony of the protest or whatever you want to call it, or the idiocy, it's the same thing. The No King protests were going on, and I know people are yelling this because it's common sense, during a government shutdown. And you can't shut down the government if you have a king, because the king would say, we're not shutting down the government, okay?
It's juvenile, isn't it?
It's absolutely insane. And if you don't get that it was all old people there, because many of them were paid, and they're the only people that still believe the mainstream media, that don't listen to people like Jimmy Dore or Candace Owens.
I love Candace Owens.
No,
not Candace again. Oh, no.
No king condoms.
And if you don't get that Donald Trump was a duly elected president, if you don't get that he got the majority of the popular vote, if you're one of those people, and I know you're not because you're watching this, if you're one of those people that are saying, well, he didn't get the majority of the vote because a lot of people didn't vote, stop crying. You're just sore losers. You're more sore than those people, than those cavemen in that rainbow cave.
Right.
They are sore.
But
you're more sore than Don Lemon's ass.
But the best video was Trump himself in
dropping
the plane,
shit,
dropping the crap. That was the best. He makes the best videos and memes.
And he's under attack for it.
I love him.
He made a fake video about a fake crisis.
Right.
He gives them the idea. He says,
without a doubt. Just to be fair, because here's why, and I'm not insulting you, I'm insulting, of course, the left again, because the left
can't meme.
The left will be, they can't, they'll be like this. Like when he was doing all the ones of what, who was it, the guy I can't think of, the Haskell.
Don Lemon.
No, the other black guy from New York, and he's trying to, they want health care for illegal immigrants, and they just have Mexican music playing.
Oh, with the sombrero, the whole thing?
Why can't I think of his name? But they're going, with the sombrero. And when they're on the news, they're like, and it's not real. They say, and it's not real, because fucking idiots on the left are like, is this real? They're insane.
They don't have a sense of humor. That's what it comes down to.
Honestly don't.
It's funny.
But it's amazing.
I think it's
Why can't
funny.
I think of that guy's name?
Hakeem Jeffries. Hakeem.
Pinch poke on the coat.
If you have a fake crisis and you make a fake video making fun of the fake crisis, it offsets itself. As Raging Bull would say, it works.
It insists upon itself? No, that's not it.
It defeats its own purpose.
That's with the steak. Defeats it. Bring it over.
You're overcooking it. You're defeating its own purpose.
I'm so sorry. It insists upon itself as the Family Guy talking about The Godfather. I didn't like it. Why? It insists upon itself. It defeats its own purpose. It's like a piece of charcoal. Bring it over.
Listen, this is what we're up against with these assholes that are running this country. I'm going to get to this one very quickly. The BTK killer. His daughter, BTK, was for bind, torture, and kill.
We know that.
I think you could leave off kill.
He's the only man who ever got away with giving himself the nickname.
17 years.
Yeah.
He's an overachiever.
Yeah.
I would have gotten tired.
Yeah.
How many people I got to kill?
Binding and torturing and killing.
Binding. Oh, the binding. You know he wasn't Jewish. The torturing and the binding and the grinding.
If BTK was bump, tickle, and kick, I could do that forever. But bind and torture and kill, that's work.
Who's got the time?
Yeah, who's got the time?
So his daughter goes and visits him and says, you know what? We're ending this relationship.
Smart move.
Did he get life in prison? I mean, I'm not up on this story. He got life in prison? I hope.
No, they gave him the keys to the city.
So her only relationship would be in jail with him.
Yes. And she went to see him in jail. She had an argument with him. And now she goes, you know what? I'm ending this relationship.
Was that the last episode? Because I fell asleep watching it.
Was that what it was?
It was the
a
end of it.
Netflix special.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe that's how they ended it.
I fell asleep at the end.
She'll do anything for a Netflix special.
Who wouldn't?
Right now, my daughter's like, when are you going to get a Netflix special? Can't you be binding? No one's saying kill, but if you could bind.
Yeah, trust me.
A
If
little-
I had a Netflix special, no one would say I killed.
If you want to be tortured, come see Gino Bisconti live anywhere he performs.
Princeton, New Jersey, this Friday night. Catch a Rising Star.
If he shows up.
Let that go.
I actually have something to plug. Go
ahead.
The Terry McNeely's show at
Love
the Governor's Comedy Club, December 19th.
Great Governor's
I'll
Comedy
come crash
Club.
that. I love Terry.
Another place I was banned from.
Yeah, please.
Nice. Thank you. Actually, I have nothing bad to say about that because I played all kinds of venues out of there and got paid 3 times the amount the club pays.
They paid
So
$30?
It was the greatest blessing in the world. You know what? Whenever something happens to you, just think that Jesus or God is in control.
Absolutely.
And it's being done for a reason.
You don't know the reason at the time, but
Right.
you'll see the reason down
You
the
know
line.
what I heard? And this is great. You get in a plane, you don't know the pilot, you trust him. You get in a car, you don't know
Unless
the
it's
driver.
a woman driving.
Oh, then you're terrified.
Then you're done.
It's same thing with God. You fucking start your day, God's in control. Just trust it.
Just trust it. And
Even if you're a minority. I don't
Right.
care. I'll say it again. I don't care if you're gay or human, Mexican or never mind.
or everything else.
Oh, it's gay or
everything
normal.
else.
It's such a dumb joke.
Yeah.
I forgot it.
He screwed up the joke, so go see him at
Yes,
Catch
go
a
see me in
Rising Star.
Princeton. Maybe I get it right. Probably not.
So that's what I'm saying. And whenever like people like leave, like they go, oh, I'm not talking to Fred. Oh, I hate that guy, and he leaves. I pray to God to take people away and out of my life. When it
Me, you
happens,
could have looked at her.
I'm hoping.
You
hoping.
literally went.
God,
Watch this. I'll be Fred.
Gino's
I
still
pray
here,
for
God.
for God to take people out of my life. Hey, I do. Hey, you.
Maybe you got to be more specific. God,
Church.
Gino's still alive. God, Gino's still alive.
Box now, Fred.
Can we stop?
I'm gonna get in your box in a minute. That's too much. That's too much.
Come to see me this weekend in Jersey.
I'm in a box now.
And
I'm in your box. Act like
FredRubino.com in New Jersey, Long Island. We'll see you next week.
Woo! Good time.
Bye.
I love that. I'm in her
so
box.
sorry. Should I have not said Governors? I'm so sorry.